The 2025 Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock. It is the 2025 Woodstock River Bandits and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Glad to be with you here tonight, filling in for Craig Orndorff, who is on another assignment tonight. North versus South Division baseball here tonight from Woodstock, as the Woodstock River Bandits, coming in with a mark of 5-3, host the Stanton Braves, who also come in with a mark of 5-3. Justin Silverstein gets the start tonight for the River Bandits. Silverstein, the right-hander, and he will do the pitching here for the Bandits as Woodstock looks to end their little two-game losing streak. They lost last night at Front Royal 7-0. That was a makeup game from opening night. And then the day before on Sunday, they fell to the Waynesboro Generals 16-6 in 7 innings. So Woodstock looking to bounce back here tonight. And for Stanton, they have not played in a couple of days due to weather. So Braves and River Bandits about getting ready to get started here tonight. Starting lineup for Stanton, leading off and playing left, it's Lincoln Pack. Batting second is Michael Urbanik, the DH. Batting third, Wyatt Pfeiffer, the third baseman. Batting fourth is Wyatt Campbell, the first baseman. Ty Gillespie, the catcher, will bat fifth. Batting sixth is the center fielder Ryan Price. Batting seventh, Jackson Ingram, the shortstop. Batting eighth is Matt McGovern, the right fielder. And batting ninth is Hartley Rahman, the second baseman. Micah Canterbury is on the mound tonight for the Braves of Stanton. So the right-hander Silverstein climbs onto the rubber. We're about ready to get started. Playing about an hour early tonight due to some lighting issues here at Falcon Field. Hoping to get that figured out by the end of the week or so. All right, first pitch of the game is a swing and a miss at 6:10, and we're underway here on the 10th of June in 2025. The batter is Lincoln Pack. Pack hitting .281 for the season, 2 home runs and 6 driven in. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up, left side and out of play, and it's quickly 0-2. Lincoln Pack out of Pensacola State College, 5'8" right-hander, 175. Silverstein's numbers on the year: he's thrown 5 innings, he has 7 strikeouts, and has a 3.60 ERA. Quickly ahead 0-2. He sets and deals, and a swing and a foul back. Well, looking at the offensive numbers for these two teams, Stanton comes in 4th in the Valley League in hitting with a .274 batting average. The top 3 teams are almost in a league of their own right now. And then a little bit of a drop-off throughout the pack. Woodstock, actually the lowest batting average now in the league at .220. 0-2. Swing and another foul back. River Bandits come in with 2 home runs on the season. Both of those by the same player, Barrett Eldridge. Long battle here, the 0-2. And a breaking ball misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Defense tonight behind the starting pitcher Silverstein. In the outfield, Toledo's in left. Falkenstein is in center. And Anarowski's in right. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good pitch there from the right-hander Silverstein. And there's 1 out as Lincoln Pack goes down on strikes. In the infield defensively for Woodstock, in the infield, Villarreal at third. Tippett at short. Keister's at second. Eldridge is at first. And DiPastino is doing the catching. All right. Here's Michael Urbaniak, the DH, and he takes ball 1. Pretty comfortable night as we get started here just after 6 o'clock. Sun shining down as usual, but Temperature's not bad, a little bit of breeze in the air. Want to know the count and the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Urbaniak through 17 at-bats. He's hitting .470 with a home run and 5 RBIs. This Stanton team, they've had some big games this year offensively. They can put runs up in bunches. 1-1. Breaking ball misses a tad high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Looking at the pitching side of things for these two teams, Stanton is about mid-pack. They've got a team ERA of 5.51. That's high into the backstop, 3-1. Woodstock's team ERA just a little bit higher than Stanton's at 5.61. Three balls, 1 strike to Urbaniak, the DH. The pitch to the left-hander misses outside, ball 4. And the Longwood Lancer reaches first on the walk.
James Madison University, third baseman number 19, Wyatt Piper.
All right, that'll bring up the third baseman Wyatt Piper out of James Madison University, just down the road in Harrisonburg. Piper hitting .344 with a home run and 8 RBIs to this point here in 2025. And the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Piper out of Greentown, Pennsylvania. Big lead at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't lay off the high heater. And it's quickly 0-2. River Bandits come in with a season mark of 5-3. Tight race in the North Division to this point early on. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night as Piper goes down swinging on 3 pitches, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Florida Southern College, first baseman number 14, Wyatt Campbell.
It'll bring up Wyatt Campbell out of Florida Southern College. 6'4", 205. He is batting 4th here tonight for the Stanton Braves. First matchup between these two teams this year. They'll play twice, once here and once at Stanton. Now that the North and South are playing each other once again here in 2025. Runner goes. The pitch is high. Here's the throw to second, and he is out. Great throw down by DePastino. Right on the money. And caught stealing will do it here in the top of the first. Woodstock coming to bat. They'll face Micah Canterbury when we return on the River Bandits Baseball Network. And welcome back to Woodstock. We go to the bottom of the first. Micah Canterbury on the mound for the Braves. In the lineup he will face for Woodstock, leading off and playing short, it's Will Tippett. Batting second and playing second is Luke Keister. Batting third, the DH Hunter Miller. Batting fourth is Barrett Eldridge, the first baseman. First pitch to Tippett is outside, ball one. Batting fifth is JT Anarosky, the right fielder. Batting sixth, the left fielder Christian Toledo. Batting seventh, Diego Villarreal, the third baseman. Batting eighth, Rocco Di Pastino, the catcher. And the 1-0 just misses, 2-0. And batting ninth is Parker Falkenstein, the center fielder. 2 balls and no strikes to Will Tippett. Tippett hitting .391 to start the year with 1 RBI. And that's a called strike. Numbers on the year for Canterbury: 3 innings, 3 strikeouts, and an ERA of 15. That was an outing against the Express. 2-1. Swinging a high fly ball to center field, backing the center fielder up towards the track and making the catch out there as Price makes the catch for the first out.
Next up, senior from Shenandoah University, second baseman number 1, Luke Keister.
Good piece of contact there from Tippett, but the ballpark held it in for the first out. Here's Luke Keister, the second baseman. Keister hitting .285 out of Shenandoah University. And the first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Keister hitting second tonight and playing second base. And it's quickly 0-2. Micah Canterbury out of Fairmont State University. He's a local product from Stanton. Pitch misses, 1-2. Keister with 8 RBIs on the season. His biggest hit of the year probably in, game number 2 against Charlottesville. 1-2 is a little nubber foul. That was really down in the zone. Keister went out and just got a piece of it to stay alive, but count is still 1-2. Canterbury, the righty, deals, and a swing and a miss. And Keister down on strikes. Quickly 2 outs here in the bottom of the first for Woodstock.
University of Southern Indiana, designated hitter number 4, Hunter Miller.
All right, here's the DH Hunter Miller. Miller out of the University of Southern Indiana. 6'1" lefty from Fort Pierce, Florida. And the first pitch is in there, 0-1. Miller hitting .350 on the young campaign, 4 RBIs, still looking for his first long ball of the year. The 0-1, that's low. Thing about this ballpark here in Woodstock is it's not a hitter's ballpark. If you're going to get it out of here, typically it's to center field, the .338 shallowest part of the park. That is hit in the air to center. It's pretty well struck, going back, and that ball is gone. Speaking of center field, Hunter Miller deposits one over the wall in center, and the River Bandits lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Line drive home run gets out of here to give Woodstock the early lead.
Next up, senior from Rice University, first baseman number 20, Barrett Eldridge.
So just like that, Miller does have his first home run of the year, and RBI number 5. So an early lead for Woodstock. Here's Barrett Eldridge. And he takes up in the zone for a strike, 0-1. That was similar to the first swing by Tippett. It just had a little bit more on it. It was more of a line drive than anything. And on the 0-1, that's a hit by pitch. So Barrett Eldridge reaches base, and the inning continues for the River Bandits.
Next up, senior from DeSalis University, right fielder number 7, JT Anarosky.
Here's JT Anarosky, the right fielder, batting here with a man on and 2 outs. Woodstock leading 1-0. Solo home run by Hunter Miller. The pitch, and that is just off the plate, ball 1. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight, whether you're watching over on the River Bandits Facebook or YouTube pages, or listening over on Stretch Internet. 1-0 the count, the pitch, and that is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Hanarowski trying to get going here. A little bit of a slow start for him. 5 for 22. He does have a couple of RBIs. Good hitters count here, 2-0. And he takes a breaking ball for a called strike. It's 2-1. So for Woodstock, their 3rd home run as a team this year. And just missing again, 3 balls and 1 strike now. 9th game of the year for the Bandits. For Stanton, also number 9. Several teams have played just 7 games to this point. 3-1. And a line drive over the leaping shortstop's head into left field. It's a base hit. And JT Hanarowski keeps the inning alive for Woodstock on a hard hit liner. That is hit number 2 of the inning for the River Bandits.
Now batting senior from Wayland Baptist University, left fielder number 21, Christian Toledo.
So the line moves on here for Woodstock, and we've got a stoppage. Time is called. Catcher going to go out and talk to his pitcher. That's Goluski. Umpire is following quickly behind. That means he's probably not going to charge a visit, and he does not. Defensive alignment tonight behind Canterbury in the outfield. Pack is in left, Price is in center, and McGovern's in right. Pfeiffer at third, Ingram at short, Ramin at second, Campbell at first, Goluski doing the catching. So Christian Toledo steps in here. And he takes strike 1. A little bit of hesitation there on the home plate umpire's part, but pulls the trigger, 0-1. And catcher going back out again. Don't know if they had a cross up there or some type of issue, but umpire's right there again. Will once again be no visit. Don't know if they're using a pitch comm system or not. Toledo, the batter out of Wayland Baptist University from the Bronx, New York. 0-1. And that misses inside, pops out of the mid of the catcher Goluski. It's 1-1. Well, this inning started with 2 quick outs, a fly out by Tippett and a strikeout by Keister, but then a home run by Miller. Eldridge was hit on a 1-0 pitch. Line drive base hit for Hanarowski, and now Toledo batting. 1-1. Fouled back, and the count is 1-2. "22nd pitch of the inning coming here for Canterbury, trying to get through the inning, just allowing the 1 run. The pitch. Check swing, close pitch, no call. And it's 1-2. Sun popping out a little bit here. Again at Falcon Field in Woodstock. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good pitch there from Canterbury, and Toledo could not lay off. But Woodstock does score a run. A solo shot by Hunter Miller. After 1 inning of play here from Woodstock, the River Bandits lead the Braves 1-0. We're back after this. 1-0 Woodstock as we go to the top of the second. Braves will send up Campbell, Gillespie, and Price here as they trail by a run. Silverstein back to the mound for the River Bandits for his second inning of work here tonight. He works exclusively from the stretch, and his first pitch to Campbell is ball one. Campbell was hitting last half inning when Urbaniak was caught stealing. 1-0. Breaking ball popped out of the hand awkwardly to the backstop, 2-0. Now, other games tonight around the Valley League. Strasburg and Covington about to get started at 6:30. Waynesboro's at Harrisonburg. Culpeper's at Charlottesville. Winchester's at Front Royal. And Percival's at Newmarket. 2-0 way outside 3-0. And speaking of Percival, the River Bandits will host them tomorrow night. That will once again be a 6 o'clock start. So make sure you tune in an hour early. We'll have the coverage once again tomorrow night as the Bandits will host the Cannons at 6 o'clock in a 4-pitch leadoff walk to start the top of the second. So Campbell is on.
Tennessee State University, catcher number 10, Ty Gillespie.
Brings up Ty Gillespie, the catcher. Gillespie, .437 average, 7 for 16 with 5 RBIs. First pitch is high again, and that's 5 consecutive out of the zone to start the top of the second inning for Silverstein and the River Bandits. Gillespie, the batter out of East Tennessee State. He's out of Morgantown, West Virginia. 1-0 and a check to first. Count is still 1-0. Swinging a hard hit liner into right and ranging to his left, making a nice running catch out there. JT Anarowski getting there. That was a stung baseball by Gillespie, but bad luck as he is the first out here in the second inning. Those can be tough plays, especially because Anarowski was shaded off the line. He had to range to his left and one of those sinking line drive kind of hits, but he got there to make the catch for the first out. Here's Ryan Price, the center fielder, and he takes high, ball one. Price is out of St. Joseph's University, 6'3" right-hander out of Westchester, Pennsylvania. Count is 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Well, Stanton enters with 22 stolen bases. They were 22 for 26 coming into the game. They're now 22 for 27 after getting caught in the first inning after DePastino threw him out. 2 balls, no strikes. Good hitters count here for Price. And a foul back. 2-1. 22 stolen bases, ranks 3rd in the league behind Harrisonburg and Percival. Overall in the league, there have been 190 stolen bases and just 46 caught stealings. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Blew it right by him. Woodstock is a team trying to get their slugging percentage up, and that home run back in the first will help. Their slug coming in 297. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Silverstein blows it by him.
Next up, sophomore from
and a strikeout for him. That is his
number 9, Jackson Ingram.
3rd strikeout of the game, and it'll bring up Jackson Ingram, the shortstop. Ingram out of West Virginia University. 5'10" right-hander. He's from Stanton. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And now suddenly Silverstein can't be touched. Blowing the fastballs by Price and now Ingram. Count is 0-1. Ingram hitting a .156 with a home run. That is all the way to the backstop, up and in, and moving to second on the wild pitch is the catcher Campbell. And now home plate umpire calling in the other two umpires. I don't know if there's a question about him possibly swinging at that pitch. Doubt we're going to see that be overturned in this case. Right now it's 1-1. And nothing will change, so it's still 1-1. All right, back to work here for Silverstein. 1-1 with the runner Campbell out there at second. The pitch. That is high, 2 balls and a strike. Well, Silverstein's he's now thrown 29 pitches. And 15 of those 29 have been out of the strike zone. Trying to straighten out that ratio there. 2-1. And a called strike on the outside corner, 2-2. So Silverstein a pitch away. So he's going to grab the rosin bag from the back of the mound and climb back onto the rubber. 2-2 with 2 outs in the top of the second. Woodstock leading 1-0. Silverstein sets at the belt, checks the runner at second, and delivers. And that is high, ball 3. Matt McGovern, the right fielder, would be next if Ingram can keep the inning alive for the Braves. (3-2). And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Another punch out for Justin Silverstein. Woodstock maintains the 1-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the second. Bandits send up 7, 8, and 9 when we return on the River Bandits Baseball Network. One nothing River Bandits as we go to the bottom of the second. Diego Villarreal, the third baseman, will lead off here in the bottom of the inning. And the first pitch from Canterbury is in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, Villarreal trying to get off the schneid. 0 for 10 to start the year. And he lays one down, but it goes foul, 0-2. Diego, the third baseman tonight for the River Bandits. Quickly behind 0-2. He's out of Cameron University, and he fouls it back. We'll do it again at 0-2. Rocco DiPastino and Parker Falkenstein will follow here in the inning. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the
Next
first
up,
out
junior
here in the
from
second
Indian
for
River
Woodstock.
State College, catcher number 31, Rocco DiPastino.
Brings up the catcher Rocco DiPastino. He's out of Indian River State College. 5'10" right-hander from Sarasota, Florida. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Some bullpen activity for Stanton. They've got a right-hander getting hot, and the pitch misses, and it goes to the backstop, 1-1. DiPastino, 2 for 15 to start the year. The pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air. That's deep to left. Backing the left fielder up. Still going back and making the catch. Just shy of the wall out there to one of the deeper parts of the park. Left center. Getting there to make the catch is Pack.
Center fielder, number 2, Parker Falkenstein.
And there are 2 outs. Sent it for a ride. If he would have hit it to center, it probably leaves. So 2 outs here in the second for the Bandits. Here's Parker Falkenstein, the center fielder. He takes low, ball 1. Dimensions here at Falcon Field, 338 to center. In the gaps, left center is 376, right center 372. Down the lines, 340 as that pitch misses, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Falkenstein fouls it back, and he's making his River Bandits debut tonight. And he fouls it back. And the count is quickly 2-2. A ground ball to short. Fielded and thrown to first in time. Good throw there by Ingram. 6-3 on the putout will do it in the bottom of the second. River Bandits go 1-2-3. We're through 2 and off to the third. Woodstock leads Stanton 1-0. We're back after this from Woodstock.
Matt McGovern.
1-0 Woodstock as we go to the top of the third inning. Stanton will send up 8, 9, and 1. It'll be Matt McGovern, the right fielder, leading off against Justin Silverstein. Right-hander McGovern awaits the pitch, and he fouls it back 0-1. McGovern out of Radford University from Chester, Virginia. Comes in 2 for 8 with an RBI. 0-1. Fastball Oh, top of the zone, top of the extended zone. That's 0-2. Tough call there for McGovern. But Silverstein will take it, and now he's ahead 0-2. He sets and he deals. And that's down the middle for strike 3. So a punch out for Justin Silverstein. He continues to flex his muscles out there on the mound, doing a really nice job with his fastball. That's his 5th strikeout of the game. 1 out here in the 3rd. Here's Hartley Rahman, the second baseman. And he swings at the first pitch and fouls it off down the third base side. It's 0-1. Really no surprise on the strikeout side of things. Silverstein's numbers so far on the year, 5 innings with 7 strikeouts. So far he's gone 2 1/3 tonight with 5 strikeouts. 0-1 as Rahman looking for his first hit of the season. That pitch misses up high, 1-1. Beautiful night for baseball here in Woodstock. Temps very manageable, especially for a earlier start than usual. 1-1. Breaking ball. Called strike as it falls into the zone. 1-2. See if Silverstein can keep his momentum going and punch out another man here. He's ahead 1-2. He sets and deals. Breaking ball, check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Not a bad miss there. It was a good swing and miss pitch. He just laid off. If you're a fan of the Central softball team, they are trailing in the state semifinals 1-0 after 3 innings. That game being played here on the campus, Central campus in Woodstock. Swing and a miss on the elevated fastball, and yet another strikeout. That is strikeout number 6 for Silverstein through 2 2/3. So he punches out 6 through his first turn through the lineup. It brings the top of the lineup back up. Lincoln Pack, he struck out his first time up. A lot of right-handers in this Stanton lineup. The pitch, breaking ball way up and in, ball 1. 1-0 count, 2 outs, top of the 3rd. One 0. Fastball high and out of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes now. Good hitter's count here, 2-0. And he swings and pops it up. It's way out of play to the left side. I don't know if that ball is going to be found. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Braves looking for their first hit of the game. They've walked a couple of times. 2-1. Fastball high and out of the zone again, and it's 3-1. Michael Urbaniak, the DH, would be next if Pack can keep the inning alive. 3-1 is fouled back, and the count fills up at 3-2. Woodstock is set to send up 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. Silverstein looking to strike out the side in order. 3-2 payoff pitch, and that is low, ball 4. So a 2-out walk will keep the inning alive for the Braves and bring Urbaniak back up for the second time tonight.
Michael Urbaniak.
Michael walked his first time up back in the first. Decent lead at first by Pack. The pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. It appears that Stanton will be going to the bullpen in the bottom of the third, so likely the end of the line for Canterbury. 0-1. And a check over to first base, Pack back in safely. And another check to first. Again, back in without an issue. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. Went up the ladder, and Urbaniak couldn't lay off quickly. 0-2. Silverstein way ahead in the count, trying to finish off this half inning and strike out the side. Runner goes. The pitch is high and off the glove of the catcher. It'll be a stolen base for Pack. Just like that, the tying run moves into scoring position with still 2 outs and 2 strikes. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and he struck out the side. Justin Silverstein, 7 strikeouts through 3 innings. We head to the bottom of the third. Woodstock leads it 1-0. Back to Woodstock, we go to the bottom of the third. New pitcher for the Stanton Braves. It'll be Logan Grass taking over. The right-hander will face the top of the lineup in the first pitch to Will Tippett. The leadoff man is swung on and missed, 0-1. So Grass will take over for Canterbury, who goes 2 innings, allowing 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He struck out 3 and didn't walk a batter. 0-1 the count to Tippett, and that is in there quickly. 0-2. Numbers on the year for Grass. He has none. This is his first outing. He's out of East Tennessee State. And the pitch to Tippett just misses high. 1-2. Will with a deep fly out to center his first time up. Sun popping through again. And a swing and a miss. Got him to go after the breaking ball, and there's quickly one out here in the bottom of the third.
Next up, second baseman, number 1, Luke Keister.
So one out in the inning for Woodstock. It brings up Luke Keister, the second baseman. Keister with a strikeout his first time up. Thankfully, a lot of cloud cover out beyond right field as he lays down the bunt but fouls it off. Tries to lay down the bunt. Oh and 1. River Bandits trying to get some rhythm going on offense. And quickly 0-2. Grass fires it in there. Grass looking for back-to-back punch-outs to start the bottom of the third in his Stanton Brave debut. 0-2 is a check swing. Did he go? Yes. Ball gets away. Here's the throw down to first in time. So a strikeout and a 2-3 on the throw down by the catcher. And there are two outs.
Designated hitter number 4, Hunter Miller.
Brings up Hunter Miller. He's been the difference maker so far in this one. He had a home run to center field his first time up back in the first. That's all we've seen really offensively in general in this game. Woodstock does have another hit from Anarosky. The pitch is a called strike. Looks low. It's 0-1. Again, we sit first base side, field level in Woodstock, so not the best vantage point, but still have a good idea of things. That one is a little bit inside, 1-1. That's just the second ball that Grass has thrown so far. That's now 9 pitches, 7 strikes. And again, not missing by a lot. It's 2 balls and a strike now. Woodstock 1, Stanton nothing. We play here in the bottom of the third. And the pitch is popped up left field, and it's going to get out of play toward the bullpen. River Bandits bullpen. It's 2-2 now. Well, both pitchers trying to strike out the side. Saw Silverstein do it in the top of the third inning, and now Grass trying to do it in the bottom of the third. He's a pitch away. The 2-2. Fouled back. Miller battling. And we'll do it again. Two is low. 3-2. So 3-2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. If Miller can get on, Eldridge will bat. The pitch from Grass is a hard grounder. It takes the glove off the pitcher. He sprints to pick up the ball. Fires to first in time. What a recovery there. Hard hit off the bat of Miller. Right up the middle. It made the glove of the pitcher Grass go flying off. He went to retreat the ball behind the mound and made the throw in time. That's a weird one there. Score it 1-3, and that'll do it in the third. We're going to the fourth from Woodstock. 1-0 River Bandits. Going to the fourth inning, Kyle Gutschall with you tonight from Woodstock, filling in for Craig Orndorff. Glad to be here as the River Bandits lead 1-0. Silverstein back out in the mound. The first pitch of the inning is a bunt down the third base line. The throw is high. It gets away down the right field line, going into second, and a single and an error as Pfeiffer gets all the way to second base, and a big mistake to start the fourth inning for the River Bandits.
Next up, first baseman, number 14, Wyatt Campbell.
So a single and an error on the throw will bring up Wyatt Campbell. That was a ball there you just have to eat. Pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. Taking a look at the Valley League scoreboard. One score, bottom of the first. Strasburg leading Covington 4-0. Oh, 1 the count. Pfeiffer jumping off the bag out there. A check back to second. Count is still 0-1. That is a rare error for the River Bandits. In fact, that is just their 7th error of the year. They came into the game with the best fielding percentage in the Valley League as the pitch is off the glove of the catcher. Running on the pitch was Pfeiffer, so he'll get in there anyways. It'll be a stolen base for JMU's Wyatt Pfeiffer. The count is 1-1. So that's now the 7th error of the year for the River Bandits, and nearly 300 total chances. Bigger issue right now is the tying run is at third with nobody out. The pitch, down and away, 2-1. This inning all started with a little bunt down the third base line. It was a beauty, but the third baseman, Villarreal, tried to make a web gem play and threw it down the first base line. 2-1. Inside, that's off the glove of the catcher, coming in to score, and this game is tied. So just like that, it is 1-1. Scoring pending on that. He'll either be a wild pitch or a pass ball. Might go back and check. Looked like it was inside. A difficult play there for the catcher, but regardless, it's 3-1 and it's 1-1. That pitch is fouled off. And the count 3-2. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Went up the ladder and struck him out. So Campbell goes down on strikes for the first time tonight. That's the first out of the inning, and for Silverstein, that is his 8th strikeout of the game. First pitch misses, ball 1. Gillespie gets hit by a pitch. Hit by a curveball on the front leg. So he reaches. That ball that got away to the backstop,
number 45, Ryan Price.
I think going to be scored a wild pitch. I mean, it's a play you'd like to make, but it was inside, and we'll go with that. All right, here's Ryan Price, swing and a miss on a high fastball out of the zone. It's 0-1. So if you're just joining us, 1-1 the score. Stanton with a run in the inning. Bunt single and then an error. Then a wild pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. Oh, 2. And a swing and a miss. He couldn't lay off another high fastball. And there are 2 outs. Strikeout number 9 for Silverstein.
Ingram.
Through just 3 2/3, 9 punch outs. Pretty ridiculous so far for him. Here is Jackson Ingram. He struck out his first time up. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. One out. Deep breath in the pitch, and that's cued foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ty Gillespie is the only Brave that has not struck out tonight. Everyone else has struck out exactly once except Price, who has now struck out twice. 1-1. That's up and in, 2-1. Some bullpen activity for the River Bandits. Gillespie at first, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. I've got a score update from the Central softball game. Central Falcons, that is. They have taken the lead, 2-1 in the bottom of the 4th. If they win, they punch their ticket to the state championship. Central Falcons taking on Central Lunenburg. Not sure what their mascot is. 3 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs, top 4. Ingram facing Silverstein. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Got him to go after changeup. It's 3-2. So runner will be on the move on the pitch. Eldridge says he's playing behind, so it'll be a good lead here for Gillespie. The pitch is fouled back, and we'll do it again at 3-2. Runner goes, and the pitch is down and in, ball 4. So the inning continues for Stanton with 2 outs. It'll bring up the right fielder, Matt McGovern. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Tyler Bocock, the pitching coach for Woodstock, out to talk to his starting pitcher with 2 outs here in the 4th. Central Lunenburg Chargers. So Woodstock going to try to stall a little bit, and, well, doesn't look like anybody is even throwing at the moment, just giving a breather to the right-hander. 1-1 is our score, a low-scoring game to this point. Stanton, 1 hit, that was on the bunt. Woodstock, 2 hits, the home run, and then the single by J.T. Andorowski. Waynesboro and Harrisonburg underway, no score there. Winchester and Front Royal underway, top of the 1st, no score. And Strasburg now leading Covington 5-0, bottom 2. All right, back to play here after the meeting to the mound. McGovern trying to get Stanton on the board. Or excuse me, extend their lead. Pitch count creeping up there for Justin. 37 strikes, 32 balls. 70th pitch of the game is inside, ball 1. One another count. Checking the runner at second. And the pitch. And that's in there. Pops out of the glove, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Challenged him with the high fastball, and he couldn't get to it. 1-2. Central softball now leading 4-1 after 4. So the Falcons are 3 innings away from punching their ticket to the state championship game. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He went up the ladder and got him to go after it again. 10 strikeouts through 4 innings for the Woodstock starter here tonight. Justin Silverstein, what a performance for him. Stanton scores a run. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 1-1. We're back after this on the River Bandits Baseball Network. One is our score as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Woodstock will send up Eldridge, Anarosky, and Toledo here in the bottom of the inning as Logan Grass will start his 2nd inning of work. And the first pitch is chopped to the left side. Gravy hot for the third baseman. Throw to first is in time as Pfeiffer throws him out. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. So Eldridge now
right fielder,
0 for 1 tonight. And here is JT Anarosky. Anarosky with a base hit into left field his first time up. And the pitch from Grass is a swing and a foul back. It's 0-1. Catcher got hit back there, so they're giving him a breather. Ty Galuski. All right, after a momentary pause there, get back to it, and now Grass is going to step off the back of the rubber. I don't think the umpire was ready. The 0-1 is in the dirt, 1-1. One. Sun comes back out. Here's a sharp grounder towards us. It's 1-2. That one would have hurt a little bit if you got in front of it. It was about like The same speed that he had his base hit off of earlier. Hit it hard. 1-2. And a swing and a pop-up. Third base side, and that's going to be caught in foul territory by Wyatt Pfeiffer. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Two up, 2 down for Woodstock in the 4th. Here's Toledo. Struck out his first time up. He takes down and in, ball 1. We'll see if the sun is a factor here for this final out in the inning. 1-0. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Toledo, a guy that's got good speed, so if he can get on here, keep the lineup moving for the River Bandits, might be able to get something going here. He's in a good hitter's count, 2-0. And a swing and a miss, 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. And Toledo cuts right through it again. It's 2-2. 1-1 our score here. Bottom 4, Woodstock 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error. Stanton 1 run on 1 hit and no errors. If you like a pitcher's duel, this is the game for you. 2-2. We'll see if he goes elevated fastball here. He does not. He throws it through the middle of the plate. Toledo cuts through it, and that'll do it in the bottom of the 4th. Pitcher's duel continues. We go to the 5th. 1-1 our score here from Woodstock. Welcome back to Woodstock. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Ryan Cowell will take over for Woodstock. Second pitcher being used tonight. Cowell out of Virginia Wesleyan, 6'1", 170. And he will face Hartley Rahman, the second baseman, the 9-hitter to lead off. First pitch misses, ball 1. Well, final line for Woodstock's Justin Silverstein. He had a great night. 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was not earned. 4 walks and 10 strikeouts. The pitch. That's in there. Now looking at the numbers on the season for Ryan Cal, he's thrown 4 1/3, 6 strikeouts, and a ERA of 0.00. 1-1 to Rahman, who struck out his only time up. And he swings and hits it to the right side, fielded by Keister. Sets and throws to first in time, and there's 1 out. Here in the top of the 5th for Stanton.
Next up, left fielder, number 5, Lincoln Pack.
Back to the top of the lineup for Stanton. It'll be the left fielder, Lincoln Pack. He's 0 for 1. Walked and struck out so far tonight. The right-hander Cal deals, and that's in there. Strike 1. Oh, 1 the count. Pack takes high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1-1 the score. No bullpen activity for either team right now. The pitch. And that is swung on and popped up out of play. It's 1-2. We got started tonight at 6:10. Just a reminder, tomorrow night's game will also begin at 6 o'clock against the Purcellville Cannons. Expect Craig Orndorff to be back for that one. Woodstock hoping that they'll be able to start a little winning streak. Lost a couple in a row, trying to break that here tonight. It's been a tight one so far. 1-2. And a ground ball, third base side. It hits the bag and rolls down the left field line. Hustling around first and stopping there is Pack. Toledo out there and left actually fell down as he picked it up. It was a big turn around first, but Pack holds up. Nothing you can do if you're the Bandits there.
Hitter, number 24, Michael Urbaniak.
So the base hit off the bag. And that is just the second hit of the game for the Braves. Brings up Michael Urbaniak, the DH. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Bats from the left side here with Pack at first. Top of the 5th. Cal sets and deals. The pitch way outside, ball 1. Cal would love a double play ball here. Swing and a miss, blew it by him. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike again. And a check over to first. Pack diving back into the bag safely. One. And another check to first. And another check to first, back in safely. Keeping a close eye on that go-ahead run over there at first in Lincoln Pack. The pitch is down and away, 2-1. Cal looks in for his signs. He comes set. Runner goes. The pitch is off the glove and into second base. On the stolen base is Lincoln Pack. So that'll be a stolen base just because he was going on the pitch. Three steals on the night for the Braves, 2 for Pack and 1 for Pfeiffer. 3-1, and that is in there for a called strike. It's 3-2. Woodstock trying to strand that runner out there at second and get the bats back to the plate. Three-two, and a swing and a miss. Ball has to be thrown down the first. Strikeout in the draw third. Runner holds at second. There are 2 outs. So score at 2-3 as the throw from DiPastino was thrown down the first. That's the 11th time Stanton has struck out so far tonight through 4 2/3. Here is Wyatt Pfeiffer, the third baseman. Bunt single his last time up. Got the second on an error on the very same play. Then got the third and came home to score on a wild pitch. Cal keeping an eye on the runner at second. The pitch is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Pfeiffer out of the Dukes of JMU, out of the Sun Belt. Here's a cue shot right into the leg area of Mike Bocock sitting over in the third base dugout. It's quickly 0-2. Ryan Cal looking to get through this half inning and keep it a 1-1 score. He comes set, checks the runner and delivers, and a breaking ball misses outside, 1-2. For the Braves, 2 hits, 1 by Pack, 1 by Pfeiffer. They've also drawn 4 walks, hit by a pitch. 1-2. And a swing and a high fly to right. It's playable out there for Andorowski. He's under it. He makes the catch, and that'll do it in the top of the 5th. Stanton strands a man in scoring position. We're through 4.5 and going to the bottom of the 5th. 1-1 our score from Woodstock. One-one, Woodstock and Stanton tied here in the bottom of the 5th. Woodstock sends up 7, 8, 9. Villarreal, DiPastino, and Falkenstein, the first pitch to Diego Villarreal is outside ball one. Diego 0 for 1 with a strikeout earlier in the game. And he swings and misses. It's 1-1. Sun out again in a big way beyond right field. Again, this is typically when it would be happening, around 7:30. That one misses inside, and usually at 7:30 we'd be in the second inning or so, but we started an hour early tonight, and we'll be doing that again tomorrow night. It'll be a 6 o'clock start. 2-1. That is down and in, 3-1. Logan Grass trying to avoid walking his first man of the game through 2+ innings. He works from the stretch. He sets and he deals. And a swing and a foul back pops out of the glove of the catcher. It's 3-2. Central softball now leading 5-2 through 5 innings as they move to the top of the 6th there, just across the campus here at Central High School. 3-2 is a foul back off the netting. Three-two again. Grass sets and deals to Villarreal, and that is high, ball 4. And a leadoff walk surrendered as the River Bandits start the inning off right here in the bottom of the 5th.
DiPastino.
And a new hitter here for Woodstock. So number 26, is that Caden Norton? Does that sound right? All right, Norton will bat here. And that's off the glove of the catcher going to the backstop. It'll be a pass ball. And the go-ahead runs into scoring position. So DiPastino lifted here for Caden Norton. Want to know the count from Norton. Out of Wright State. Excuse me, he's out of Mercer. And that is a strike, 1-1. Norton is 0 for 4 to this point in the season. As Gillespie comes out to talk to Grass, he'll head back to behind the plate.
Now batting, pinch hitter, freshman from Mercer University, number 26, Caden Norton.
Wonder if he tries to get one down here. And he shows, he pulls back and takes ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Norton pinch hitting here for DiPastino in a 1-1 game, bottom 5. Big runner out there at second base for the River Bandits after the leadoff walk and the pass ball. Grass sets, keeping an eye on the runner at second, deals, and Norton takes ball 3, and it's in the dirt and goes to the backstop. And a wild pitch allows the go-ahead run to move into third base with still nobody out. And I'll be curious to see if Stanton decides to play corners in here, maybe infield in. We'll see what they want to do. They're going to go, let's see, middle infield is playing back. Third baseman is a little bit in front of the bag, and the first baseman is a few steps behind the bag at first. The pitch is outside, ball 4. And the pinch hitter, Norton, draws the walk, and the River Bandits have men on the corners with nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 2, Parker Falkenstein.
So Falkenstein will bat for the the second time, and he takes a strike. It's 0-1. So some trouble here for Stanton. Some mistakes really have cost him. Woodstock doesn't have a hit in the inning. The pitch is low again, and Grass seems to be losing it here. Leadoff walk to start the inning, then a pass ball, then a wild pitch, and then a walk to Norton. One swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. See if they send Norton in motion over here. They do not. The pitch is fouled off. Just got a piece. We'll do it again at 1-2. Well, Valley League scoreboard, top of the fourth. Stanton leading Covington 5-0. Bottom of the second, Harrisonburg leading Waynesboro 5-0. Top two, Winchester on top of Front Royal 4-0. Bottom two, Culpeper leading Charlottesville 1-0. Bottom one, Newmarket and Purcellville scoreless. The pitch, swing and a miss, and he struck him out on a breaking ball. And it's a big first out here in the bottom of the fifth for the Braves. Top of the lineup, William Tippett.
Number 12, Will Tippett.
So a night after Newmarket beat Purcellville 1-0, they're back in a pitcher's duel. Well, it's only the first inning, but... All right, one out for Tippett. He is 1-0 for 2, Strikeout his first time up, or second time up. That is a check to first. And back in safely. Go ahead, run at third, one out, bottom of the fifth. Walk and a hit by pitch in the inning for Woodstock. And a swing and a high fly. Deep left. This is going to get the run in at least. The catch is made out there in deep left field. Runner tagging from third and coming in to score, and Woodstock takes a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Tippett a deep fly out on the sac fly there.
Now batting second baseman, number 1, Luke Keister.
Again, if that ball's hit the center, that might be up in the hill. So a RBI there for Tippett. That is his second of the year, and the inning continues. Here's Keister. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Keister 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts so far. And he swings and loops one into left field, a base hit. Third hit of the game for the River Bandits. First for Keister as he just served it out there in front of
Next up, designated
Pack.
number 4, Hunter Miller.
And the inning will continue for Woodstock. It brings up Hunter Miller, the DH, and we've got a visit to the mound here. Looks like that might be it for Grass, and it will be. So we've got a pitching change as the Braves call the bullpen to action once again. We will tell you about the new arm right after this. Woodstock leading 2-1, bottom 5. Back to Woodstock, 2 outs, bottom 5. River Bandits have taken a 2-1 lead, and a new pitcher for Stanton. It's Jack Vest. Vest will take over, and he will face Hunter Miller. First pitch is up and in, ball 1. First outing of the season for Vest as a member of the Braves. The pitch. High, 2-0. Runners at first and second for the River Bandits here in the inning, trying to add on to their 2-1 lead. This inning all started with a dreaded leadoff walk. Good hitter's count for Miller, who's already hit a home run tonight, 2-0. That is inside for a called strike. 2-1. The righty Vest sets and deals. Called strike again, 2-2. Not much as a left-handed hitter you're going to do with that pitch. The right-hander Vest out of East Tennessee State from Louisville, North Carolina. 6-1 righty sets and deals, and a high fastball. Miller thought about it but laid off. The count's full, 3-2. So runners will be on the move here with 2 outs in the inning. Barrett Eldridge, the first baseman, would be next. Keister at first, and Falkenstein. The pitch is a swing and a miss. He got him. Big time punch out there for Jack Vest, and that'll do it in the 5th. Woodstock scores a run and leads it 2-1 as we go to the top of the 6th inning. We're back after this on the River Bandits Baseball Network.
Top of the 6th inning for the Braves. First baseman,
Going to the top of the 6th inning here from Woodstock. It'll be Wyatt Campbell, Ty Gillespie, and Ryan Price due up for the Stanton Braves as Ryan Cowell comes back to the mound for inning number 2. Cade Norton, who came in to pinch hit in the bottom of the 5th inning, will remain in the game and catch for the River Bandits. Cowell's gone an inning so far, allowed 1 hit and 1 strikeout. Campbell, the batter, 0 for 1. And he takes a strike. He has walked and struck out so far tonight. 0-1 the count. Cal sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. We'll get to some history toward the bottom half of the 6th into the top of the 7th, so make sure you're with us. Baseball history on this day, June 10th. 0-2 to Campbell. Cal deals. And a breaking ball popped up foul and out of play. Again, we'll do it at 0-2. And the pitch misses. The 1-2 pitch is fouled back again. Battle here between Cal and Campbell, and a swing and a shallow pop into left field. Coming in is Toledo, calling him off as the shortstop. Tip it, makes a leaping catch out there. And there's one out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Next up, catcher, number 10, Ty Goluski.
All right, here's Goluski. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. One misses outside, 1-1. And again, just missing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-1 is cut on and missed. Goluski looking for his first hit of the game. And he swings and lifts it into left center. Toledo over there to make the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder, number 45, Ryan Price.
Two outs, and he swings and hits it to the left side. Charging, throwing to first is low, but the play is made. Nice throw and scoop, and Price is down for out number 3. Off to the bottom of the 6th as Stanton goes 1-2-3. The River Bandits lead it 2-1. Baird Eldridge will lead off for Woodstock as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Eldridge, Anarosky, and Toledo due up. And the pitch is to the backstop, ball 1. And that is a tad bit high, 2-0. High again, 3-0. So potentially another leadoff walk in back-to-back innings. And ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. And the leadoff man, Anarosky, is on.
Next up, right fielder, number 7, JT Anarosky.
Anarosky takes a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. And that's fouled back. Oh, 2 is high, and it's 1-2. Trying to keep it right here are the Braves. One, two's outside. So Woodstock patient here in the inning to this point. And fouling it back off the catcher, Gillespie. Giving him a second to take a breather. And a broken back grounder down the first base line, and we'll do it again at 2-2. A long battle here between Jack Vest and JT Andarowski. 3 foul balls to this point. And the pitch is hit in the air to left center field. Getting there and making the catch out there is Pack, and that's the first out here in the inning. And here's Toledo, the Woodstock left fielder.
Now batting, left fielder, number 21, Christian Toledo.
I'll do have a final score from the Central softball. They defeat Central Lunenburg 9-2 as that pitch is in there. And they will advance to play Central Wise. So Central Falcons beat Central Lunenburg, and now they'll play Central Wise. That is in the dirt. What are the odds of that? 1-1. Don't know if they'll be home or where that is played or what the deal is, but congrats to the Central softball team on their victory, first win in the state tournament this year. 1-1 is a blooper into left. Coming in is Pack. He's not going to get there. It's down for a base hit. And the River Bandits have men at first and second now with one out in the sixth inning. They continue to lead 2-1.
Next up, third baseman, number 24, Diego Villarreal.
First hit of the game for Christian Toledo. Now 4 hits overall for Woodstock. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Villarreal, a walk and a strikeout tonight. And he swings and misses. It's off the glove of the catcher. And moving up are the runners. Probably going to be scored a pass ball there. And he takes strike 3. Goes down looking, and that is out number 2.
Next up, catcher, number 26, Cade Norton.
So it'll bring up Cade Norton, trying to come up big here with men at second and third. And 2 outs. Norton, 1 plate appearance. He came in for DePastino. He walked his last time up, and the first pitch is a called strike. It's 0-1. And that is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Swing and a foul. Got him in the box. And Vest and the Braves are a strike away from getting out of this jam here in the bottom of the 6th inning. One, 2. That is low. 2-2. He sets and deals, and a swing and a foul toward the Brave dugout. Woodstock threatening, minutes second and third, trying to add on to the 1-run lead here in the bottom of the inning. Vest sets and deals again, and that is high, ball 3. Falkenstein is on deck for the River Bandits if Norton can keep this inning going. Three-two, and that is low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for the River Bandits here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Do have a right-hander getting hot for the Braves.
Falkenstein.
Bases full, 2 outs for Woodstock. Falkenstein the batter. Making his River Bandits debut tonight and swings and misses at the first pitch. It's 0-1. For the River Bandits. Norton at first, Toledo at second, Eldridge at third. 0-1. That is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One is just missing. Must have been a little bit inside. 2-1. Good hitter's count here for the 9-hitter. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly. Right field, but room out there. And making the catch just a foot or 2 shy of the wall. That baseball was barreled up nicely, but it just doesn't have enough to leave the park. And another nice inning for Stanton as they get out of yet another jam.
We'd like to say thank you to
Woodstock leads 2-1. We're off to the 7th.
The River Bandits there.
Welcome back to Woodstock. The River Bandits lead the Stanton Braves 2-1 as we start the top of the 7th. Ryan Cal back to the mound for inning number 3, and he will face 7, 8, 9 Ingram, McGovern, and Rahman. For the Stanton Braves, Stanton 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. Woodstock 1 run on 4 hits and 1 error. The first pitch of the inning is in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a reminder, tomorrow night's game here against Purcellville will start at 6 o'clock, just as it did tonight. So make sure you join us again tomorrow night. Craig Orndorff should be back and on the call for the River Bandits. 0-1 the count, the pitch, and that is low, 1-1. All right, let's get to some history here in this 7th inning. We look back to history of the game of baseball from the 10th of June. Get to our first one in just a moment. 1-1 the count to Ingram. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout tonight. The pitch is in there. He's got the breaking ball working. It is 1-2. One-two breaking ball misses. Today in 1988, the Athletics play their first official Sunday home game in New Jersey, or so they think. The American Association secretary will later rule that the game was illegally rescheduled and they threw it out of the official records on this day back in 1888. 2-2, and a swing and a foul back, and the battle will continue. Today in 1891, Cleveland Spiders catcher Charles Zimmer makes 6 errors and the opposing Brooklyn steal 10 bases. Two again, and a breaking ball is just off the plate, and the count fills up at 3-2. Payoff pitch is a swing and a shallow fly into center. Coming in and making the diving catch out there in center field is Parker Falkenstein. And a robbing dive out there for the first out in the top of the 7th inning. Brings up Matt McGovern, the Stanton right fielder. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Big time play out there, especially with the leadoff man, keeping him off base here in the 7th. And that's fouled back. Oh, and 1 the count. Cal sets and deals, and that is fouled back. He's working from ahead, 0-2. Today in 1921, Babe Ruth of the Yankees hits his 120th career home run off Cleveland Indians pitcher Jim Bagby. At the time, he is considered the new all-time leader, but it was unknown because of the lack of reliable statistics back in 1921. Swing and a foul back, and that knocks the mask right off of the umpire. Still 0-2. Today, 1934, Doc Kramer hits for the cycle, but the Yankees beat the Athletics 7-3 on Lou Gehrig's second grand slam of the year. Oh, 2, and that is high. Okay, here's a crazy one. If I can find it again. We'll get to it after this pitch. 1944 is where this one will be coming from. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Woodstock leading 2-1 here in the top of the 7th. Trying to keep Stanton off base, and a swing and a miss. Cal gets the strikeout. That is his second strikeout in 2 2/3, and there are 2 outs in the 7th. Here's Hartley Rahman. All right, today in 1944, Joe Nuxhall, at 15 years, 10 months, and 11 days, becomes the youngest player in Major League history at 15 years old. He pitched 2/3 of an inning for the Cincinnati Reds in an 18-0 loss to the Cardinals. The pitch is a strike. He managed to give up 5 walks and 2 hits before the manager took him out. The Cardinals tied a league record by stranding 18 runners in the most lopsided shutout win in the National League in 10 years. Imagine a 15-year-old pitching in Major League Baseball today. That's fouled away. The crazy thing is it's becoming more and more realistic, the way that players are better at a younger age, pitchers are better, but 15 years old might be a little bit of a stretch. Quickly 0-2. Ryan Cal looking for a 1-2-3 7th inning, and he will get a foul ball. Thought that was held on to for a second, but we'll do it again at 0-2. Today in 1953, Jimmy Pearsall, the Red Sox, goes 6 for 6 with 5 singles, 3 of them infield hits, and a double against 5 different pitchers to tie a Major League mark in an 11-2 win over the Browns in the first game of a doubleheader. Cal steps off the back of the rubber. We'll do it again at 0-2 in just a moment. The pitch to Rahman. Breaking ball hit sky high into shallow center. Backing out's Keister, calling it his tippet. Now Keister is the one to make the catch. And the Braves go 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th, and it is time to stretch here in Woodstock. River Bandits hold on to a 2-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th. We're back after this on the on the River Bandits Baseball Network. Two to one Woodstock as we go to the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for Stanton, the right-hander Brady Clark, and the streak of pitchers that pitch from the stretch exclusively continues. Yet another Right-hander working from the stretch. The pitch is a hard-hit grounder left side, fielded at third by Pfeiffer. He throws across the diamond. 1 pitch, 1 out as Tippett is retired. So that will bring up Luke Keister, the second baseman.
Luke Keister.
For Stanton's Brady Clark. He is a 6'2" righty out of St. John's University from Bayport, New York. And he falls down off the front of the mound. The pitch misses, ball 1. And Keister takes a strike. Luke is 1 for 3. Base hit his last time up. One. And a swing and a ground ball up the middle, ranging to his left. Tough play, throw to first, and a great pick over there at first base. As Campbell scoops it out. Throw was a little low by Ingram, but they get the job done 6-3. Quickly 2 outs in the 7th for Woodstock. And here comes Hunter Miller.
Now batting designated hitter number 4, Hunter Miller.
Miller with a home run back in the first inning. It's a difference maker to this point. 2-1 Woodstock. We play here in the 7th. And a swing and a miss. This is looks like the second outing of the year for Clark. He's gone 2 innings. He has 2 strikeouts and a sub-4 ERA after getting the first 2 men out here in the inning. That is low, 1-1. Some more history today in 1972. Hank Aaron's grand slam helps the Braves to a 15-3 win over the Phillies. It's Hank Aaron's 649th home run, moving him ahead of Willie Mays, as that is line foul and out of play. It's his 14th career grand slam, tying Gil Hodges' National League record. One and two. Swing and a miss, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for Brady Clark and the Braves at the bottom of the 7th. We're through 7 and off to the 8th. Low scoring affair continues. 2-1 Woodstock. We'll be back after this. Lincoln Pack will lead off for the Braves of Stanton as we go to the top of the 8th. 2-1 Woodstock on top. Woodstock looking to end their 2-game losing streak. And Stanton also on a 2-game losing streak. Both of these teams come in at 5-3. Swing and a miss. First pitch to Pack, who is 1 for 2 tonight with a walk and a strikeout. Ryan Cal starting his 4th inning of work. Silverstein went the first 4, struck out 10. 1 run. It was an unearned run. The 0-1 from Cal as Pack takes high, 1-1. Valley League scoreboard. Harrisonburg leads Waynesboro 6-0, bottom of the 5th. Winchester all over Front Royal 10-1 in the 4th. Culpeper and Charlottesville 1-1 in the 4th. That is a called strike. Good pitch there, 1-2. And Newmarket leading Purcellville 1-0 in the 4th. So are they going to have a deja vu of last night's game? Strasburg leading Covington 9-1, top of the 6th. Ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff man, Pack, and he takes a little bit high, 2-2. Get to some more history here before we wrap that up here in this top of the 8th inning. 2-2 to the leadoff man, Pack. Singled to off the third base bag his last time up. He swings and fouls it back. Oh, Cal's been very efficient. He's thrown 51 pitches. Make it 50. 35 of them are for strikes. Very good ratio to this point. Two. And a foul off the foot. He goes falling down in the box. We'll do it again. Today in 1992 in Milwaukee, Mark McGwire hits his 22nd homer of the year, and it's career home run number 200. It comes in at bat number 2,852, the 5th quickest to reach 200. And he did have some help with some performance enhancing throughout his years. 2-2 again. Cal deals, and that is a strike 3 called on a breaking ball. Good pitch there from Ryan. That is the 13th strikeout of the game for Woodstock pitching.
Hitter, number 24, Michael Urbania.
And Tyler Bocock is going to come out and talk to Cal, and he's going to come get him. So apparently he has reached a 50-plus threshold, and that'll be it for him. He goes 3 1/3, allows just 1 hit, and we'll see if Woodstock's bullpen can hold down the fort the rest of this way. They need 5 outs to win this game. Call to the bullpen. We'll tell you about the new arm right after this. Back to Woodstock after the pitching change for the Woodstock River Bandits. It's William Campo taking over for the Bandits. The left-hander will come in and face the lefty Urbaniak here, and the count is quickly 1-1. So Campo out of Loyola University, 5'10" left-hander from Miami, Florida. And his numbers on the season, 2 1/3, 3 strikeouts, as that is fouled off the pole and off the other pole. How about that? That's one of the first times I've ever seen it hit both poles. Yeah, that might be a first. Count is 1-2. Campo with an ERA of 7.73 to this point. But he's ahead 1-2. And that's fouled back. I mean, the unlikelihood of hitting the pole, the first pole, and then ricocheting over to the other one is, I don't know. The odds of the Rockies winning the World Series this year. Astronomical. And practically impossible for the Rockies. A ball and 2 strikes for Urbaniak, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. Campo sets, and the lefty deals, and that is off the plate a tad bit, 2-2. Today in 1997, Kevin Brown throws a no-hitter and misses a perfect game by hitting a batter in the 8th inning as the Marlins beat the Giants 9-0. Fouled back. Pitch was up in the zone, 2-2. Today in 1998, Colorado outfielder Dante Bichette becomes the first Rockies player ever to hit for the cycle. Doubled in the 4th, homered in the 6th, tripled in the 9th, and singled in the 10th. That pitch misses, and it is 3-2. Today in 1999, the Padres defeat Oakland 2-1 as pitcher Trevor Hoffman records his 200th career save. (3-2), and that is a hit by pitch. Oh, hold on a second. They're going to call a foul ball? It sounded like it went off his elbow protector. We'll see what the call is going to be. Slow walk in from the umpires. That's the thing with all this protection now. It's hard to distinguish the sound between a bat and the plastic. And they are going to say a hit by pitch. So a 1-out hit by pitch after Campo enters the game, and the tying run is aboard.
Number 19, Wyatt Pfeiffer.
So here's Wyatt Pfeiffer. He's 1 for 3. Bunt single. And the only run scored tonight for the Braves. The pitch. Pfeiffer hammers it back into the netting, foul, 0-1. Just 6 hits total in this game. 4 for Woodstock and 2 for Stanton. But the tying run's aboard. Pfeiffer takes a strike and Campo jumps ahead 0-2. Campo will throw to first. Back in safely is Urbaniak. And that is hit high in the air to left field. Backing up with room is Toledo. He'll make the catch out there. Pfeiffer just missed it, 2 outs. So 2 outs here in this top of the 8th inning. And it brings Wyatt Campbell to the plate. And do we have another pitching change? Woodstock trying to pull all the right switches here tonight. And yes, another bullpen call to the bullpen here for the River Bandits with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Campo does his job, and we'll see who comes in next. We'll be back after this on the River Bandits Baseball Network. Two to one Woodstock. Stanton with the tying run at first, 2 outs, top of the 8th. New pitcher for the River Bandits. It'll be the right-hander T.J. Davis. Davis out of William Carey University. He will take over and quickly throw over to first, and Baniak is back in safely. Wyatt Campbell, the batter, he is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. So Campo got a third of an inning. Through a third of an inning, he hit one man. Numbers for Davis: 4 innings, 5 strikeouts, and a 2.25 ERA. And that misses, ball 1. Stanton 1 run tonight. That was an unearned run. A bunt single by Pfeiffer back in the 4th, and the ball was thrown away. He got the second, eventually got the third, and came home to score. 1-0. And that is high, ball 2. Woodstock has led this game since the first. A solo home run by Hunter Miller just left the ballpark to center. And then another run in the 5th inning by the River Bandits, a sac fly RBI. And another check to first. 2-0. Today in 2011, Tony La Russa manages his 5,000th career game in the majors. Only Connie Mack had reached that number before him. 2-0, and that is in for a called strike, 2-1. Just a reminder, Woodstock will be back here tomorrow night. That'll be a 6 o'clock start against Purcellville. Meanwhile, the Braves of Stanton will be at home to host the Charlottesville Tom Sox at 7:30. 2-1. Campbell deals, and the pitch to Campbell into center. It's a base hit, and nearly got under the glove of the center fielder. Nice job by him staying down on it. That would have been absolute trouble.
Up, pitcher, number 10, Gillespie.
And the inning continues. That's just the third hit of the game for the Stanton Braves, and it brings up Gillespie with the Braves threatening first and second, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Gillespie hit by a pitch. His last time up, nearly hit again. That's down and in, ball 1. Excuse me, Gillespie was a fly-out victim his last time. He was hit by a pitch back in the 4th. He lined out in the 2nd sharply. He's hit the ball hard a couple of times tonight. Stanton has left 7 men on base so far. That is high and out of the glove of the catcher. Runners are moving up. Throw to second is not in time. Bang, bang play. And just like that, a base hit could potentially give Stanton the lead here in the top of the 8th inning. That was actually closer than it should have been at second. As Davis gets into the windup, the pitch is fouled back. It's 2-1. This inning got started with a strikeout of Lincoln Pack and a long at-bat, then a hit by pitch and a 3-2 count. Deep fly out by Pfeiffer, then a single by Campbell and the wild pitch. 2-1 is high, ball 3. Ryan Price, a center fielder who has struck out twice tonight, is on deck. Big pitch here, 3-1. And a ground ball to the first base side, staying down on it nicely. Over there at first is Eldridge, saving the lead for Woodstock. Score at 3 unassisted, and that'll do it in the top of the 8th. Heck of a play over there by Barrett Eldridge. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Woodstock holds on to a 2-1 lead. Back to Woodstock, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Barrett Eldridge leads off, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Barrett 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Great job by the River Bandits getting out of a bases loaded jam, or excuse me, a second and third jam in the top of the 8th. Eldridge made a nice scoop and got the out. The pitch is a little bit high from Brady Clark. It is 1-1. The 1-1 is a high fly into left field. Pack coming in. He gets under it and makes the catch. That ball was up there for a while. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the 8th.
Fielder, number 7, JT Andarowski.
JT Andarowski will bat. He's got 1 hit tonight. 4 players have 1 hit for the Bandits. Keister, Miller, Andarowski, and Toledo. For Stanton, Pack has 1, Pfeiffer has 1, and Campbell has 1. The first pitch, swing and a miss. Well, we've got Woodstock has walked 4 men tonight. The starter, Silverstein, walked all 4. But there's been some hit by pitches in there as well. That is hit in the air, shallow, right center. The catch is made. A can of corn, as they say. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Tonight's been such a weird game. A lot of just weak swings for both teams. Toledo will step up here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th.
Number 21, Christian Toledo.
Toledo a single and a couple of strikeouts tonight. And the pitch. And he takes strike 1. Got started tonight at 6:10. 0-1. That's low. Oh, and 1 the count. Clark trying to get through his second inning of work here for Stanton. And that is hit over our heads and out of play. Might destroy a car's windshield. Ooh. I had good odds. There's a lot of cars over there. Got something. Quickly 0-2. And Toledo takes outside. The 2-2 pitch is a swing and a miss, and Woodstock goes down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Final opportunity for the Braves. We go to the 9th. 2-1 Woodstock. Back to Woodstock, we go to the top of the 9th. River Bandits trying to lock down the victory and win their 6th game of the year. They'll have to face 6, 7, 8 here. Price, Ingram, and McGovern, and the closer into the game for the River Bandits, the flame-throwing right-hander Zane Starling will take over.
Leading off the top of the 9th.
Starling with a save or 2 already on the season.
45, Ryan Price.
And he will face Ryan Price to lead off here in the top of the 9th. Starling out of the University of North Florida from Lake City. 6'1", 200 pounds. 2-1 Woodstock. First pitch of the ninth inning is a swing and a foul back, showing the velocity. 0-1. Stanton leaving the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position last inning. That is quickly fouled back. 0-2. So Starling, if he's got the control, he can be tough to make contact with. Quickly 0-2 to Price. And a swing and a foul tip held on to by the catcher. Just blown it right by him. One out here in the top of the ninth.
Number 9, Jackson. Ingram.
Brings up Ingram. Well, for Woodstock pitching, that is strikeout number 14 of the night. So Stanton down to the last couple of outs here in the ninth inning. The pitch. That is in there. 0-1. That misses. First ball of the inning for Starling. So the immaculate watch is over. 1-1, swinging a ground ball left side. That's foul. And it's 1-2. Starling enters play 3 1/3, now 3 2/3, 8 strikeouts, and a 5.40 ERA. And that is a strike 3 called. And Starling strikes him out, and the River Bandits are 1 out away from knocking off the Braves here tonight. Matt McGovern, the final hope. No, it won't be. It'll be a pinch hitter. Number 18 will pinch hit.
Jameson.
So Jameson will come in for McGovern. Left-hander stepping in against the right-hander. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Starling 2 saves on the season, trying to lock down number 3. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Big hack there, and the River Bandits are 1 strike away. Woodstock 2, Stanton 1, 2 outs, top of the ninth, 0-2. The righty Starling deals, and a swing and a miss. He strikes out the side in order. And an emphatic way to win this ball game tonight as Woodstock finishes it off in a low-scoring affair tonight by a final of 2-1. Woodstock wins it, and we'll recap it right after this. And welcome back to Woodstock. The River Bandits with a big victory tonight over the Stanton Braves in a low-scoring affair. 2-1 the final. And Woodstock with the victory improves to 6-3. And with the loss, Stanton falls to 5-4. Low-scoring ball game here tonight. as the River Bandits scored a run in the first inning thanks to a home run by Hunter Miller. That gave Woodstock a 1-0 lead. They held on to that all the way to the fourth until a bunt single and an error allowed them to eventually get the tying run across. But a big sac fly RBI in the bottom of the fifth, the difference maker in this one by JT Andorowski, which gave the Bandits a 2-1 lead, and they didn't look back as they held on to win it tonight 2-1. Woodstock 2 runs on 4 hits and 1 error, and Stanton 1 run on 3 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher tonight is Ryan Cow. He goes 3 1/3, allows 1 hit, no runs, no walks. He struck out 3. And the losing pitcher is Micah Canterbury. He goes 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, and he struck out 3. But the starter for Woodstock, Justin Silverstein, he was really good. 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was an unearned run. He walked 4, but he struck out 10. And the win for his team, the save tonight, goes to Zane Starling. He was dominant. 1 inning, he struck out 3. Again, tomorrow night, Woodstock will be back here for a 6 o'clock start against the Purcellville Cannons, and we hope you will join us then. Again, thank you for joining us tonight from Woodstock. Woodstock River Bandits win it by a final score of 2-1. Join us again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Craig Orndorff will be on the call as the River Bandits will host the Purcellville Cannons. Have a great rest of your evening, and thank you for joining us. This is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2025 Woodstock River Bandits and the Valley Baseball League.